Greetings to all. We are student of group number 1 presenting our urban design studio project mentored by Sir Rahul Dabir and Sir Shantanu Avtade based on the theme Ceremonial Corridor. This layer includes study of area from GPO circle to Nav Darwaza. Total area of given site is 1,92,500 square meter. It contains the primary road from GPO Circle to Hussain Chowk with commercial activities, retails, shopping, residences, and some historical landmarks. Then the secondary roads have residences, manufacturing units, and religious places. The analytical part of the studio is based on the documentation and inferences made from our observations using tools and techniques of documentation for the concerned study area. Count, Contour analysis. Contours indicate the previous existence of hilltops, which indicates the existence of old settlement. Presence of higher plains to counter flowing water from entering the house over the steep slopes. Evolution. The presence of the river Ganga and hills allowed the settlements along the banks of the river and at the base of the hills. The rule of various empires resulted in the increase of settlements. The construction of various structures having political and religious importance gave the unique identity to the site, leading people to reside here. The British rule added to the identity of the place and also contributed to the development of the city. Built unbuilt. This figure and ground diagram shows the high density in this area. Here we can got less open spaces due to wall-to-wall architectural style. Types of open spaces. The voids in between buildings fails to connect with the surrounding. Therefore, these spaces later converted into garbage dumping area. Pe- Public open spaces having the trees create a comfort and provide shaded open spaces. Due to lack of dedicated open parking area, the space in front of shops are occupied by vehicles that leads to chaos generation. Knowledge plan. This layer explains the public access to understand their pattern of living and private residences of localites. Through this analysis, the housing pattern, which is based on wall to wall architecture, is clearly seen. Building use. This layer explains the public, private, and institutional buildings, helps to understand the nature of area and its footfall. Building heights. This layer helps to explain the skyline of Old Nasik, where maximum G+1 structures are seen. Age condition. It is very important in aspect to study the connection of street and built up area, how the building facing to the street reacts to the activities happening there. For example, a compound wall that acts as an edge is used by the children to play, vehicles to park, and also for the hawkers to sell. Activity mapping. The activities happening here includes retail, commercial shops, hotels, connected roads. This all responds to the income generation which controls the footfall of this area. It also enhances the profession in these localities like Tambat, Kasar, Halwai. Transportation. The narrow streets like the Somwarpet Road, Tambat Lane, and Shalimar streets have less influx of vehicles due to the only residential parts there and less of commercial activities. On the streets and nodes like Ganjma Road, Trimbak Police Chowki, Dudh Bazar, Bhadrakali Road have more vehicular density due to independent commercial activities which are also interdependent, the good transport and famous eateries. Morning activities, especially at Hussain Chowk, results for more vehicular traffic at the chowk. Street fixtures and furniture. Street fixtures like light poles, benches, hoardings provide the facility and increase the liveliness of the place. There are the amenities provided to them. Vegetation. Some trees having the religious significance acts as a landmark and also gives an identity to the place. Huge trees create the shade spaces for multiple activities. Intangible. Religious significance and beliefs of this place leads to the neighborhood formation and evolution, giving the place an identity and act as a landmark. The overall goal of the project to redevelop a site in a highly urbanized area in a manner that respects the character of existing community and will enhance the quality of street. Thank you.